action going. This is Kevin Hart hurtling down the home stretch of this season. Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see. But we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time.
Make sure everyone
Lucky as fuck.
that wasn't the fuck.
You crossed that shit out of him. He couldn't do nothing.
Bro,
Couldn't do nothing.
he couldn't do shit.
Let me get your vape, motherfucker.
First my thing. No.
That motherfucker right there. Damn, dirty ass hand.
Be working. I'll be working.
Dirty ass hand, grab it. Ugh.
So that's the right thing.
Yeah. Oh no, we got to go all-star. We ain't playing on top. You want to go Hall of Fame? Go ahead. Get your ass handed to you. Super for sure. For sure.
Which one's the
Um,
for the
Yep. Dribble only. For the dribble move. You just want a dribble move for that? For this?
That's it, bro. Just leave it on default.
Yep. It's on default. Easy picking.
Huh?
An easy picking. Cause you did that, so when you wouldn't hesitate, you don't switch your ball.
No.
So I'm gonna time this. I'm gonna steal it every time. Yeah. That's what my brother did, and that's what happened. I had fucking 15 steals with fucking Kyrie, bro. He was mad, bro. But he came back and won it. So I can't even lie. He did his thing. But he was mad as fuck. He's like, oh, pissed fuck off. I said, yeah,
You're so
like
excited.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Wade in at the small forward. And Flag throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Wade on the wing. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we could be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then he'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. No good from Irving. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the Mavs.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic. And the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Good from Wade on the assist by Allen.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Pass the Flag. Count that one.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now, here is Harden, guarded closely. Pocket 6. Shot from 12. Allen shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. No good from outside. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to Washington. Here's Flag, covered by Mitchell. And it's Flag missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mobley looking it over. Here's the 3. And it's Flag with the rebound. The Mavericks shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Allen with the screen for Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Christie's checked in for Flag. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Schroeder's checked in. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Wade left side. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks trail. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Mavericks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Christie. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Schroeder kicks to Mobley, and it's sent back by Irving.
Whoa, big-time block from Kyrie Irving, guys. Love seeing him hustle on that end.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marvin Bagley comes in for P.J. Washington. Chris Middleton's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Lively.
What the?
The Cavaliers pull it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Christie can't make it. Here's Tyson. He got it up.
Yep, gotcha.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Sam Merrill. He's out there with Harden. Ellis is out there with Bryant. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. Here's Middleton.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
Why is it no?
Harden, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Tyson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Every rip.
Nembhard against Ellis. The rebound by Middleton.
Brother.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Thompson. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And now, let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Harden against Nembhard. Aggressive finish by Harden.
I tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Nembhard, the pass to Bagley. Back to Nembhard. Thompson inside the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Dean Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Max Strus comes in for James Harden. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Nembhard. Up the floor. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. P.J. Washington got off the deck in a hurry.
Somebody's getting hot.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Ellis. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Wizards.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Here's Flag. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
And that one's good.
What?
A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Wade, a screen on Gafford. Mobley wide open. Mavericks with the rebound.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Flag. A putback, and it's Gafford on the follow. Gafford's got his first bucket in this one.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Schroeder with the ball. Defended by Gafford. Wade has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Washington against Wade. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Launches it from deep. No good on that one. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Pass the flag. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's flag missing.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cleveland ahead, up by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. It's all good. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Trailblazers will square off against the Suns out in Phoenix. That one gets going 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
Yep.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We're doing shitty. We're doing shitty. What the fuck? All right, let's get back. I picked the team that I know, but they're not shooting.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. And it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Big man on the floor for Middle Washington, Gafford. Flag is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Flag, defended by Allen. And that one gets really foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ. Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
From deep, Harden from way outside.
Unbelievable.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Irving.
Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A 3-ball. Pass to Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists tonight. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Williams in for Flag. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. The kick out to Irving. Dallas moving it around. From past the arc. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside, Tyson. Pass to Marshall. Over Allen.
Wow.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the drive. And Mobley throws it down.
My goodness, Evan Mobley on his way to the cup. Look out.
Mavericks trail by 4. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Kyrie Irving is so admired by his head coach, and Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back over to you.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
With the drive, no good. That would have tied it. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Harden, no good on the free throw.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Ryan's checked in for Allen. And it's Keon Ellis in for Evan Mobley. Nembhard, the pass to Bagley. For the tie. And the layup is up and in. Bagley's got it all tied up now for the man.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. He's got to get some easy.
Thompson for the triple. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Harden. 1:46 left in the third.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Thompson for the triple.
Can you make one, you fucking
by
fuck?
Bryant.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You're lucky.
Such a wide open look. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
The defense is going to have to be more aware of this. Thomas Bryant has no problem pulling up and trying to make jump shots.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability.
You gotta go. Bro, he just said.
Shut up.
PGA to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
The Cavaliers have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. Both good from the line that time. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Washington against Allen. Pass to Christie. It's stolen by Wade.
Oh, what the fuck?
And now the pass break. Mitchell with the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Mavericks trail by 5. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the 3.
You fucking can't. Super quick.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Harden. Stolen by Nimhard. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. And Flagg throws it down.
Solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game
Oh,
like
to yourself
this,
is
he's
served
the
by
guy
a
they want
triangle
with the
and a
ball.
square at the same time.
And stolen by Christie. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Middleton the pass to Christie. And on the way from Irving for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Man, what do you know?
And a breakdown here.
You're talking too much.
For Dallas.
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Allen kicks to Strus.
Fucking Strus is
Basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 4 assists in the game.
This is why Strus is on the floor. His ability to spread you out from deep.
And that one is good. 15 points for Cooper Flagg.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Allen. A 3 from Strus.
Nice fucking
and
shot.
The Cavaliers with another 3.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Now Flagg. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Strus kicks to Mobley. On the 3 off target.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Christie can't make it. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. The lead is 2. They get it back. Six on the shot clock.
Hell.
And it's Irving with the rebound.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Mavericks have gone 45 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Strus. 18 feet out. Count it. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
It's Allen. Now Strus. Fires from way outside. Gafford with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers leading.
I tried to get you to foul me.
Moment for Jared Allen, ready for the bright lights, folks.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That's his third foul of the game. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Christie. Then for the Cavaliers, Ellis is checked in for Max Strus. And it's Sam Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Lets it fly from 18. Washington rips down the rebound. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Five with it. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam to take the lead and down goes the lead. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Cavaliers trailing. From outside, Washington rips down the rebound. Dallas shooting 43% for the game. Here's Fly. Started by Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Wade checked in for Leon Ellis. And it's Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. Harden fires. Outside Mobley. Trying again. No good. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Here's Flag. Wade is covered. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Now Allen. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Irving up top. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Give me 100%, by the way.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Sam Merrill out there with Harden, and it's Wade in at the three.
This is why James Harden is considered elite. The ability to score even with aggressive defenders all around him.
Here's Christie. Washington sets the pick for Christie.
Why?
From outside.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Allen. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Allen a screen on Gafford.
Let's go.
And looks like the elite.
It's confirmed.
G League tried it out. They had it in the summer league, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dallas. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Sam Merrill. The Mavericks trail. Wide with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. And now repeat the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, after the review, the ruling is overturned. It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway.
It's good. This is a bona fide go-to guy. Donovan Mitchell doing his thing.
I don't give a fuck.
Irving. Mobley there for the rebound. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cleveland leading by 5. Harden outside. Mitchell. And he does not hit.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Gafford. Yeah, count it.
Wow, it is not often Gafford has his number dialed up in this situation, but he was more than ready.
Harden. The 3 is off. Dallas has got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall in overtime. Irving up top. Wade is covered. Mobley there for
And then he came and give it to me.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. Take the 3. 3. Good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Irving. Count it.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Allen up top. Mitchell outside. Puts it up from 12. Washington rips down the rebound. Irving fires. Misses the 3.
Yeah.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer.
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
We've had that same mentality all year long. You know, whether it's bad record teams or guys in and out the lineups, we just had a mindset all season that this year was going to be special. And so, you know, no matter who it is we play, we go out there and just try to compete at a high level and win as many games as we can.
It's about you, not...
And as always, Allie, thank you.
He wasn't making shit. That hurt. Wide open, bro. Wide open most of the fucking game. What do you got?
15, 13, 11. I know. I know. I know, bro. I know. Look at Donovan Mitchell.
I don't understand.
Oh, I got it. The game was big, right? Like,